Hello YouTube and welcome to another Snap video. Today I'm going to be using a bit of a combo of probably a few decks you've seen before. One of them on this channel for sure, the Falcon Bounce deck that you can actually see in my last video. And then it's going to combine some Luke Cage Hazmat play around some Moon Dino play as well. So in this deck, we have Sunspot, Iceman, Luke Cage, Beast, Hazmat, Medusa, Scorpion, Colossus, Falcon, Moon Girl, Blue Marvel, and Devil Dino. So Toxic Bounce, because what I mainly want to do with this deck, obviously get Luke Cage down. So ongoing power where your cards can't have their power reduced. So get him down. Get Hazmat down once on reveal, inflict all other cards with -1 power. Beast Hazmat back, and then get a chance to play Hazmat again later. So you'll have a few cards on the enemy side of the board that, will get -2, and a few that are -1. And Beast also returns the cards that returns to your hand, they cost 1 less. So it gives you a nice 1/2 to potentially play on turn 6 with either Devil Dino, who's ongoing power, +2 power for each card in your hand, or Blue Marvel, depending on you might have Devil Dino down already, or just didn't draw a Devil Dino. Moon Girl in this deck, so hopefully turn 2 play Hazmat. You're not gonna hit too many of the cards, that's fine. Turn 3 get Beast up. Turn 4 Moon Girl, you get a couple Hazmats in there, and then it gives you a bit of an option to where maybe you play just those 2 Hazmats with Luke Cage later, and Blue Marvel, Devil Dino, depending on how it goes. Sunspot, just a great 1-drop. Probably will be soaking up some power throughout this. As you'll see, I don't actually have any 3-drops and 4, 5, 5, so no 6-drops either. So there's the potential on turn 6 you're just playing one thing, or you might even skip and get 6 power into Sunspot. Iceman, just a nice disruption card, where then paired with Falcon you can potentially add 2 power or 2 energy to 2 costs, sorry, to a card, or 1 to 2 different cards, which I know might counteract the Sunspot with Falcon, because it will pull Sunspot back up. Since Sunspot's only a 1-drop, I'm not too worried about that. Plus, it does give you the option to potentially move Sunspot. If for some reason you could tell you're losing a lane, maybe you just play Falcon, wherever is best, pull that Sunspot up and then move Sunspot into a better lane. Or if you are going to play Hazmat, Falcon before Hazmat, so then you can get your Sunspot off the board and Sunspot doesn't lose any energy, if you don't have Luke Cage down yet. Medusa, I think a bit of an underrated card, almost a guaranteed 2/4, which is a little above rate, to where then paired with potentially Beast, you could get a 2/6. And then Beast and Moon Girl, you might be able to get a few 2/6s down there on the board, which I guess would technically be 1/6 after that, so depending on how that goes. Colossus, so again, if you don't get Luke Cage, Colossus can't be destroyed, moved, or have its power reduced, so it's immune to Hazmat. A couple other reasons I like Colossus is because of locations like Altar of Death or Vormir or things like that. You can play Colossus into and you keep him. I prefer him over Armor in situations like that, just because then when you play Armor, you then give your opponent the ability to play cards in those locations too that destroy, whereas if you're playing Colossus, it's just you. Falcon, as I said, really just to pull up Sunspot and Iceman. Don't tend to play him too often, but have him just in case you do want to move Sunspot somewhere to a new location. Potentially get Iceman down again and protect them from Hazmat if necessary. Moon Girl, just to double your hand, and most likely aren't going to be playing 2 Devil Dinos in this deck, but you never know. That could be the win condition at the end of the day. And Blue Marvel, so, you do hit Hazmat, you hit it on a few of your cards, sort of reverses it here. It'll get your cards their 1 stat back. And then if you have Luke Cage, you obviously then get, a real +1 power. So with that said, let's jump into a few games, and you'll see down to 31 we had the season reset. Unfortunately, since I did drop below 70, I dropped down to 30 versus 40, which was kind of disheartening. So hopefully I can make up those 10 levels in some time. So pretty good starting hand for us. We got our Sunspot, we got Luke Cage. Moon Girl, and now Devil Dino. And you know what? I'm gonna snap on this one. So we'll play our Sunspot into New York. I don't like playing Sunspot into unrevealed locations, because I don't want anything really negative, to affect him. Most likely playing a Patriot deck, so we'll keep that in mind to where all his cards could be getting +2 or more at the end of this one. Beasts don't really have a need for Beast at the moment. We'll just play Luke Cage into New York as well, because Atlantis could be a very good card. Good location for our Devil Dino. And there we go. So now, turn 3, we'll just play our Hazmat down. All right, so we're going to go Hazmat. We'll Beast Hazmat back up. Turn 5, we'll then run our Moon Girl. And turn 6, we'll try to go with our Devil Dino and another Hazmat at this point. So we got a good plan here. Not too afraid of their snap. Okay. Now that's unfortunate. I got to rethink what we were doing. Do that, and we're gonna do that. Or do we want to just go with the Double Dino? I think, yeah, we should probably just go with the Double Dino at this point. Fortunately for you, you stole the Luke Cage, so not a big deal for here. So we'll play this here just to see what it gets to. I have to assume they're going to be playing more cards in these, so they're going to lose 5 on each of them once they play a card. So up until they play a 5-cost card or a 5-power card, they're not getting where they need to be, because you're already at an 8+ in there, so they still need to add 9 here. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to shift both of these over and play our second Dino here. Because with these two here and putting the Devil Dino down, it's almost a wash. 6 here, this gets +5, so we might as well add the 6 power into this location to get that as high as we can and get our Dino down in here, which should still be pretty large. That's a pretty smart move for them. Let's see what they can do, though. Can they bust this up 6? My guess is then a Mystique, and that should only get it up 4, so we got the win here. See, so what I'm liking about this deck so far, I haven't played a ton with it yet, but I'm liking about it is that obviously Moon Girl, Devil Dino combos, it's one of the best in the game. Helps out a little bit here with Atlantis, where we get the other +5 power. You can see they didn't have the best draw either, probably. So the other +5 power, but typically, probably we got a Medusa down, a Beast down, and played around that a little bit more if we didn't have the Atlantis locations. I was using those to my advantage, as well as New York, which helped both of us a little bit. But you have that play line. You have there's the Sunspot play line where you can just soak your energy and make a big Sunspot and, use that as your win condition. Hazmat play line, which without Wong is a little tricky, that I definitely need to bounce Hazmat back up with Beast, and preferably get the Moon Girl on it. But still, just depending on when you play it, right? I still want to play this turn 1 because I don't want to miss anything. And hopefully this doesn't turn into a crappy location as well, like Necrotia or Sewer System, or Space Throne wouldn't be terrible, honestly. This isn't too bad. We actually don't have a 6-cost card, so we wouldn't have been able to play here if we didn't do that. So this actually worked out pretty well for us. But Sunswat, though, if I played into, an Unrevealed and it ended up being Myrtle World, that'd be pretty disappointing because then I would lose my Sunspot. And that I definitely don't want to do. Now this kind of stinks for us. Weird world games can be a bit of annoying. So let's see, what are you sacrificing here? And you got my Colossus instantly. I mean, I guess that's not a big deal because now I can still play here, but whatever. And now I have your Sunspot. All right, so we're gonna double this up. Since there's the potential they get the Luke Cage, so just like what happened with the Rogue stole our power there. Our Luke Cage power. Oh yeah, I guess you can't. Luke Cage power, so we couldn't really Ooh, and they had a vision. Scorpion, I wish I had that Luke Cage right now. I probably want to play the vision out now, but I might not need to. We have a bit of a lead here, so that would put us up to, what are they going up to? Sorry, 7. That actually ties us there, and we have the 4 there. I think I am going to play this here. Now the big question is, do I just play another blue Marvel? They have a Chavez. I doubt they drew a different 6-cost card at the beginning, so I'm feeling good about Weird World. I think I am just going to drop the 10 points here, get the 16. I'm not going to stab. They'll probably retreat at that point. I don't see how they think they can win this. But with the lead in all 3, I can't imagine. I mean, obviously just need 2 points there. But, okay, okay. They managed to get a Doom. Which won it, which kind of stinks. Was not expecting that at all. So they had Chavez and Doom. Yeah, sometimes you just got to put things like that in your deck. Yeah, if I would have just played the Chavez over here in Myrtle World, I guess wasn't thinking Doom at all, honestly, with what they came in with. I know I played that. Now that's annoying. That's an annoying one. But yeah, that's why sometimes just having cards that you can just throw into any deck and putting it into any deck is the way to go. That's a bit annoying that they did get that Doom in the first 3. Otherwise, all right. So Rickety Bridge, that's a good one for us with Colossus. I might wait till possibly turn 6 to play there, with a bit of a surprise Colossus at the end. So first to fill this, do we start with our Medusa? We'll start with Scorpion. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Interesting, you played there already. I don't know why you would have thought 2 games in a row. Well, that is really annoying. I never noticed the sound before. It's kind of nice. So one thing you'll notice with Medusa's animation, hopefully I didn't hurt anyone there, depending on the speed you drag it, longer the hair gets. But yeah, we'll throw Medusa in the middle. I want to fill Raft. Raft, I feel like, is one of the biggest locations to pay attention to, and you want to win it quickly, just because a 0-cost 6-drop can be massive. Just absolutely massive. All right, so we can drop 2 cards here. We're going to do that and that. That's a interesting snap. I don't think I want to snap back. So this will fill it for us. I don't know. Even if they brood, they're not going to fill it. We'll both lose 2. Hello, I'm not going to discard any. That's interesting. All right, so now you at least lose 3, so I still have that advantage. I'm not going to lose anything here. I would love my Luke Cage. Oh, no. They could drop the Luke Cage. That was kind of silly of me now that I think about it. I think I do want to lock this one down. With that, I'll snap back. And I lock this one down with that. I can't imagine they're dropping enough here. And then I don't actually care about winning the raft, because now, unless they somehow drew an armor, everything's going to get destroyed here, except for Colossus, and that should be game for us. No, yeah. All right, you can win that one. Probably thought I couldn't play anything into there, which I could. So there you go. Colossus. Boom. Winner. Love it. That's why I love Colossus. I think I need to work on getting this guy inkified and leaving him in more decks. It's just, if I had armor there, I still win at least, because their Star-Lord was only 1 power and we would have had 3. But let's say they got, tricky, and I mean, if they had their own armor, we would have lost 2. But they could have tried to play something weird there. So they obviously did not expect the Colossus play. And there you go. Colossus kind of bringing it in with exactly what we have them there for. Plays like that. Are there other things they could have played where, we could have lost there? Of course. If they had their own Colossus or armor. And I think that really would have been it. I don't know what else they could have played where their side wouldn't have got destroyed. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Um, but instead, we got ourselves a nice 8-cuber there, which is always good. Two weird world games in a row, which is kind of interesting. Oscorp Tower. Is there anything I want to send them? I don't have anything that I send them. I'm going to take Colossus. Colossus is a good one to play into these locations. Space Throne is the only one that would really suck, especially since I don't have much. Not terrible. I can live with it. I don't have my 1-drops, so I'm just going to play you out. Pointless to play Hazmat right now because I have nothing on board. Maybe don't play anything there. I wonder if 9 power, we'll see as we get deeper. This could be a bad one for me to face. So if they have 0, there's a good chance they running things like Typhoid Mary. I do think I want to double up. That'll double up Hazmat. Let's see. So how Moon Girl works, it doubles from left to right. You have a 7 hand size maximum. So I will get copies of all these 3, 1 Scorpion, and I won't draw next turn, but I think I'm going to try it. So they could have Red Skull now dropped here, or no, not Red Skull yet, maybe Typhoid, yeah, so Typhoid Mary. Just kind of okay. We will play our Blue Marvel now. We're going to have to try to win Xandar. It's going to be a little tough, though, with what we got. Especially since they're not going to be putting out a ton of cards themselves. All right, so this made things a lot trickier for us. Do I think we can win this? There's a Devil Dino here. Puts us up because we'll get plus 12. So we're at 15 here. They have to play there. Or this goes down to... Why am I blanking out? Yeah, that's why. Because so -5, so we're at 6. 5, 17, 23. They may think they have this shored up. So I'm going to try this play. Because we don't get too big of a lead here. You're not going to be able to move anything, but that does put you ahead. So we didn't really have a chance to win this one with them having the Magneto, which kind of sinks. I wish we got our Sunspot on turn 1 because we would have had at least 2 from the Sunspot. We only had 4 there anyways. They had 10 there. So we would have needed at least a 3 power Sunspot. I'm trying to think if we soaked another 1 at one point. Yeah, turn 3. So we would have won that if we would have had a turn 1 Sunspot, which is unfortunate. Nothing we could have done there. Losing these 2. It's kind of a shame that we just lost and they just put 4 cards down. Atlantis kind of biting us in the butt now on that one. It gave us the win in the first one, but biting us in the butt there a little bit. Could I have done anything if I would have ran my... No, because I would have lost too much power if I would have put my Hazmats out. Blue Marvel obviously wouldn't have got us there anywhere, which stinks. If I played Blue Marvel here, we would have been winning here at the end of the day, but, we only would have been up till 12 there, which stinks. Another a little bit unfortunate one, just nothing we could have done there. All right, let's get one more in. Hopefully this one works a little bit better, and I get to do a little bit more of what I'm trying to do with this deck. With kind of getting Hazmat down, bouncing up, maybe Moon Girling. All right, Luke Cage Hazmat and play. Yep. All right, so we're gonna definitely ignore Falcon this time. But now we're going to be able to... Do I actually want to double up Luke Cage? Do I waste the spot to double up Luke Cage so it's a bit harder for them to steal there? Don't think I need to do that. Drawing a card's not so bad for us at all. All right, we got our Colossus too, which is good. So this is going to be an interesting one. All right, this is going to be a real interesting one now because now I'm kind of getting everything that I want here. Take out their own Sunspot. We're going to double Hazmat here. One might turn into Hulk. I am still going to... I don't want to beast all this up. Because I can chance losing some stuff. Alright, that's not too bad. I kind of like getting a Hulk out of this. And that's actually really good for us because they're only getting... 3 power there. But you know what? I think I'm still going to chance I want Colossus in 2 spots. I probably don't. Colossus does still beast back up. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to go like this and like this. Boom on that. One thing too with Luke Cage, if you happen to get Scorpioned, then you do get your power back. So you'll see right now these are actually showing the 0, and we did get him up. Of course we did. Of course. We're going to go like that. We're going to run you again. We're going to run that there. We're soaking up a bunch here. And now, with this Hulk, we're actually going to drop our Hulk here. And hopefully, can I fill this and drop Hulk? I can't. I probably should have filled this. Let's see. You'll get your power back. You get some there. You guys are all losing everything. Ooh, I didn't quite want that to go there. So now we soak 1. We go to 21 there, 21 there. And get plus 1, 1, 1. We'll try it. I don't think we're going to win this. Let's see who they got. Did they skip? Yeah, so they got the Infinite, which doesn't put them ahead there. But there we go. And that worked. That actually worked out pretty well, being able to beast the Hulk up. Since he hit over there, we were able to double up the Hulk, which was pretty fantastic for us. So there you go. That's a way I do think. I don't think this was a perfect play line, but pretty damn close for this one. We got the beast things back up, hit a bunch of things with our hazmat. You'll see both these have +2. We actually have -3 on the Infinite here, which didn't matter. If it was just a 20 here, we still would have won. Obviously lost this location, but we won this one because of hitting those with 2 hazmats. So you see there, sometimes it matters. Let's see. Yeah, if we didn't have all the power reduction on them, we obviously would end up losing tiebreakers along the way, I'm pretty sure somewhere. Actually, we would have lost these 2 locations as it is. So there you have it. You know, power reduction, keep yours intact with Luke Cage, and do some wonders. We ended up getting 3 6-power sunspots on there. I'd say that's pretty good value for just what was 1 energy once and then 0, you know, energy the next time. You know, we gave ourselves 2 Hulks using Beast and got a few hazmats out there again because some lucky, you know, RNG helped us out a little there, but you know, most games are that way. So there you have it. That's my Toxic bounce deck. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends, of course, so they can enjoy the videos as well, and have a great day. Peace out, YouTube.